them.
What's going on YouTube? CodedProphecy here, back with another Dragon Ball FighterZ video for you guys. Now, earlier today they did have the Dragon Ball FighterZ show going on for you guys, and I told you in the last Master Roshi video that today they were going to be showing off some more stuff, some more in-depth stuff with Master Roshi, showing off some more combos and some more things about the character. Honestly, the things they showed off, they did show off a lot more, don't get me wrong, but like for the most part, like my thoughts and everything on the character are still the same in the last video. Like a lot of things, like I was interested to see like a lot more of his gameplay and like what to be expected of him in terms of his gameplay and stuff. I'm probably gonna have that in the background playing for you guys, but yeah, so I'm gonna just quickly go over some of the stuff that they showed off for him that I thought was interesting, and I'm also gonna be going over some of my thoughts for some of the patch notes as well, because they did go over some of the patch note stuff that that we were expecting. They did say there were going to be a balance patch. The balance patch is supposed to be rolling out on the 15th. And remember, Roshi comes out on the 16th for season pass holders and the 18th for everybody else. So yeah, and like I said, knowing how Steam and Switch works with the DLC, we're most likely to be starting to get Roshi stuff basically by the time the patch comes out, realistically by like 15th, 14th, somewhere around there. So people gonna be getting their hands on Roshi pretty soon, honestly. But yeah, jumping right into everything. First thing I want to talk about with Master Roshi is some of his moves. Now he does have a normal range of moves like everybody else, but he does have a few extra normals. He has a 3H, which is basically gonna be like, I want to say, the launcher everybody goes for, like besides 2M. It's kind of like Gohan's, like, you know, you can opt to either go from 2M to 5M to get the launcher. With Master Roshi, you can opt to go from, like, I guess I don't know if I think you can not jail, but you can go from 2M to 3H and it'll launch him as well, similar to that. He also has a 6H, and the 6H is that little animation that I thought was a command grab. It's not a command grab, but it's basically a teleporting, like, cross-up move basically, that he can, I think he can go into other things, and I think it's like 3H and stuff like that he can go into it from. So it's basically a good cross-up move. It is pretty slow on startup, but it is hard to react to, honestly. Like for the first like couple days, honestly, when he's out, I'm probably gonna abuse it a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I did it with Kefla. When Kefla came out, I was abusing the hell out of her 6H. I'm probably gonna do the same with Master Roshi. If you're not blocking it, you get hit by it. It's just how it's gonna be. And another move he has, I think it was his J4M, I think, which is he has a back kick basically, which is another cross up tool he has to help him out. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like a lot of the stuff I see Master Roshi, yeah, he has a lot of options to open you up. I feel like he has, like I said, he has the J4M, which is like a cross up kick. Like if he times right, when he hops over you, he can hit you before you have time to like react to it basically. He has the 6H, which, like I said, like it has slow startup, but it is hard to react to. Going into his special move stuff, a lot of the special moves that we've seen in the other gameplay that weren't like super gone in depth, like they went into in depth with those. The little key blast that I said was similar to Kefla's orb. That actually works kind of like it is. Like I said, it's an anti-air projectile, but he has the option to boomerang it back, which is interesting to me. So it's like, it's one of those things where like it's kind of like, it works like Frieza's discs in a way, in the sense that like when he throws it off screen it comes back, but he can actually control when it comes back. So it's kind of like a mental mix-up for your opponent on whether you're gonna throw it back or not. So you can whether you're gonna boomerang it back or not, so you can throw it out and have them like guessing, like, and just stay in one place while you run up on them, or you can throw it out, boomerang it back, and then, like, you know, have an assist come out while you run up on it. Like, it's so much like mental stuff put in your opponent's head with that move. So it's pretty, I feel like it's a pretty cool move. He also has another new one that they showed off, was his command grab. He has command grab, which is like the lullaby that he does. It's like a little command grab he does. It's interesting to me that he has a command grab. I'm not gonna lie, like it's understandable, but it's not. Is interesting. He has, like, I want to say 2 command grabs, about to. Yeah, because he has the lullaby, like I just said, which is a command grab. Works similar to, you know, cells, like you can just combo off of it, or for Oki and stuff like that, and it works in a crazy way to where, like, the animation of it is so similar to his 5LL to that you can literally just slip it in, and like it'll definitely hit the opponent. Obviously you can get a combo off of it. The scaling isn't amazing though. Like, from what they showed off with the combos, the scaling on it is kind of trash, I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's another way to open people up. Like, you know, it is. Like, I feel like Roshi's gonna be one of those characters that's not gonna really have a hard time opening people up at all with all the options he has. Like, if you're jumping, he has the anti-air command grab with the electric attack he has. Basically, like, is that in itself, like, he can angle it to go either right above him or like super like straight forward, like, and it has like a pretty decent range too. Like, it's pretty crazy. Now, it doesn't beat beams, but at the same time, like, the fact that that move has such the utility that it does and covers such an important area of the screen for the game, like, I feel like that's like super strong. Like, it's definitely gonna be a really good move for him in general, especially with the fact of like how he has to fight certain characters. Like, I went over in the last video how would I feel about his movement. Like, his movement when it comes to like his super dash, which is actually like the Master's Leap, which we talked about, that's his super dash. And he actually has two super dash. So on the ground, the Master's Leap is his super dash, and he can angle it in like I think it was like 3 or 4 different directions. He could either go forward, he can go up, he can go back, or he can go like it's like he could go like up super high or like forward like real far. Like, it's a couple different angles he can go from it. But once he's in the air, he does the reverse Kamehameha, which he can go basically in whatever direction you point at it, but it doesn't track. It's literally like whatever direction he's in, that's the direction, whatever direction you aim it at, that's the direction he's gonna be in. So yeah, like with that being his movement in the air, like I said, he's not gonna be a super air heavy character, but on the ground he's gonna be kind of crazy. Like, and with the tools he has, he's basically gonna be forcing people to think about not jumping as much and staying on the ground more. So realistically, his moveset is kind of like, his moveset is tailored to condition your opponent to stop jumping and stay more grounded, which is what Roshi really wants you to do because of all the options he has on the ground to do certain things. Like, he has a I want to say he basically got a DP, honestly. Like, he has this EX move, I forgot what it was called. I think it was his 214H, I'm pretty sure it is. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll probably put the correct notation on screen, but I think it was his 214H. That's basically like an invincible DP. And it, like, from what they said, it's pretty hard to safe jump it too. So that's basically like a viable wake up option he has that he can combo off of. And it's like, you really can't do anything about it. Like, if you block it, obviously he's minus, but like, if you get hit, it's like, that's it, bro. You get hit. But he has a lot of tools to help him out on the ground, which is, I feel like, is where he wants you to be, and it's where he's gonna be conditioning you to stay. So it's like, it's a lot of mental stuff with that character. Whether you have to fight him, it's like you can't jump as much, you can't really super dash at him like that crazy, because he has a lot of tools to stop all of that, because he can't really like do all that stuff in the air. So Master Roshi, like, it's still like a lot of stuff in the air, up in the air with me in terms of like him not having a super dash, but he does got a lot of tools, so I'm kind of interested to see how he comes out. I'm not gonna lie, but that's basically my final thoughts on him though. Like, we just got to see more when he actually comes out. There's a lot more questions I have that I'll probably get answered when I actually touch the character, so I'm just gonna have to wait to see all that. Next, the patch stuff. The patch notes was kind of interesting, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of characters, they didn't really, I'm gonna be honest with you, there wasn't really a lot of like super big changes that they did to anybody. Like, for the most part, a lot of the characters was just like frame data changes and quality of life stuff for assists, or like assist like speed ups. Like, they basically, they buffed not buffed, but they basically, I guess, yeah, but they basically buffed the startup time for mostly all the C assists. They needed it, but it's like, they're C assists, dog. Like, I don't care. Like, but why? Like I know they needed it for the most part, because it's like, some of them were, like, most of them were really slow on startup. And on top of that, they buffed the damage, like, the damage scaling on them, so they do a little bit more damage in combos now, which is like, woohoo, you know, like, whatever, but it's gonna be so annoying, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. But for the most part, a lot of the characters, I was surprised they buffed as much as they did. Like, Piccolo is basically, they went crazy with Piccolo. I'm not gonna lie. Piccolo got some crazy stuff that I feel like there's gonna be a lot, probably not a lot more Piccolo players, but people, I don't know why people downplay Piccolo so much. And if that's how we buffing characters, bro, because I promise you, every character that gets downplayed in this game ends up getting buffed when, like, honestly, they didn't need it. Piccolo's got buffed. Gotenks got buffed. Why? Because people was like, Gotenks is trash now, which I never thought. Like, Gotenks, honestly, like, he fell off. But like, if you still played Gotenks or played against Gotenks, you know Gotenks was not like, he didn't fall off that much, you know. Like, he might have fell off like a step or two, but he was still on the patio, you feel me? Like, he was still up there. So I don't know, like, It was kind of crazy, bro. I guess I just start off by going over the characters that I play, honestly, because those are the ones I cared about the most. And I'll just highlight a couple more characters that I thought, you know, changes were interesting to me. So, as you all know, 21 and Trunks, the two characters I played the most, they're literally been my two characters since the season 1 of the game. Trunks, honestly, I was hyped because Trunks, they said that he got increased hit stun and increased stun time on his A assist, which that's the change of future assist. And to me, that sounded like they gave him his block stun back, honestly, because Trunks, if you play Trunks now, you know, like the block stun on his A assist is not that good at all, honestly. Like people really could just mash you out of it like right after you do. Like, they're not scared of it. It's not an assist that people get scared of at all. Like, it's not anything to be scared of, especially now where all these other assists that have like super high block stun and super high lockdown and just keep you stuck in place. Like, Trunks' assist really isn't on anybody's priority anymore. I'm just saying, like, I just wanted them to give him his old assist timing back, which they didn't say specifically how many frames it got buffed by, which I don't even know how big it is, but honestly, I'm just hoping that change actually means that he got his old assist timing back. Not assist timing, his old like block stun back, because that's really one of the things I need for him. Like, he could be better, honestly. Like, Trunks, I don't feel like, so I know at the beginning of the season people was really like hyping up Trunks, thinking he was like an amazing like S tier character. I never thought Trunks was S tier. I still don't think Trunks is S tier at all. Honestly, like, he's a pretty decent tier character. I don't think he's like super up there like that. But like, there's definitely some stuff I feel like he could get to make him a little bit better, but for right now, like, them not touching him, I'm not even mad at, honestly. I just hope that the assist change is actually what I think it is, and you know, it actually means what I think it means. So I just gotta wait for a couple days and see what that is. Next is Android 21. Now, Android 21, again, they didn't really change anything. The one thing I was hoping, I really wanted them to do with 21 is just give her season 1 like 2M and 3M back. That's all I wanted. That's all I want. There are so many situations where I really I miss that 2M so much. I know a lot of people got tight because of it. I don't care. You still got Kid Buu walking around with 1, 2, and 3. Like, I just wanted my 2 and my 3M back. That's it. That's all I wanted. Was that really been so bad? Barely anybody played 21 regardless. Like, what did they have to take it away? I don't know. But that's all I wanted. But that didn't happen. They gave her seemingly what is her old 5M though, where she moves forward when she does the 5M. So I'm not mad at that. Like, I'm pretty happy about that. They gave that back to her. So staggering with that button is gonna be a little bit more better. It's gonna be a little bit better. And they also did a little quality of life change to her level 3, her ground level 3, where the beam of it actually goes upwards if the opponent is in air hit stun, which is amazing, honestly, because there are certain situations where like you would do an ultimate Z change into her level 3, and like if you do it too early, if you do it like a second earlier than you should have, like the beam will completely miss them, or the beam would just completely miss over them, or the beam would be too slow to catch them before they like fall into it or whatever. So like the fact that they made it so it angles upwards is gonna make that like assist timing or make that Z change timing so much easier, honestly, which is, like I said, it's a cool quality of life change. So I'm actually pretty happy about that. In terms of like base Vegeta, because base Vegeta is kind of like the character that I guess is like he's not my new point, but he's one of the characters I'm thinking about putting on point a lot. I'm gonna be honest with you. What they did to base Vegeta, I can't even lie. Like, it's really on the shoulders of a lot of you base Vegeta players that been online, bro. Like, I guess I'll lump Yamcha in here too, because they probably in the same boat. All of you wild ass like base Vegeta players and Yamcha players online that just like to spam Rocket Kick and EX Wolf, they got y'all, bro. They clapped y'all. They kind of base Vegeta, his EX kick, which was a nuisance online for a lot of people, myself included. It used to be frame 4 invul, but what they did was now instead of it being frame 4, the invulnerability on it doesn't activate till frame 9. And on top of that, if they whiff the rocket kick, it's way more recovery time now, so you have ample time to actually punish it. Like, you can't just EX rocket kick, land, EX rocket kick. You can't do that anymore. You have way more recovery time, so you will get punished if you whiff that move a lot. Like, it's not safe to do, especially for half a bar now. Like, you can't just go around spamming that. And basically the same changes kind of apply to Yamcha. They made it so that the recovery time off of Wolfang, EX Wolfang, is way longer than it was before, so you can't just go around whipping that move anymore because you will get punished. That is a thing. They caught y'all, bro. They caught y'all a lot. I'm not gonna hold you. Now with those characters out the way, I guess we could talk about the one of the annoying characters that people were I guess I couldn't say annoying. One of the assists that people were annoyed about, Bardock B. Now Bardock B assist, they didn't really nerf anything too crazy about it in terms of like the frames or the blocks or anything, but what they did do is they made the assist not really they made the assist not go full screen anymore. So now it actually stops, I think, a quarter of the way instead of actually going full screen. So people can't really just throw it out from full screen and run up on you while you're just locked down, not being able to do anything anymore. So you kind of, it's one of those things where like the assist did need to be toned down, but what they did to it, honestly, I still think the assist is actually still pretty good. Like, people that play that assist are probably still to be playing that assist. Like, I don't think it's anything that's gonna stop them from doing that. Besides that, like I said, a lot of the changes that did take place, there weren't anything super like, there wasn't anything super bad. A lot of it was frame data adjustments, and a lot of it was balance stuff. There was some characters that I wanted more to happen for, but at the same time, it's like, I had to be realistic. Like, a lot of stuff I wanted to be toned down probably wasn't gonna be, but it is what it is at the end of the day. But yeah, with all that being said, that's gonna be it from me though. Let me know if you guys did watch the live stream. Let me know what you guys just think about Master Roshi. How'd you guys feel about his gameplay? They showed off a lot of combo stuff with him too. Let me know how you guys feel about that. They say he's not gonna be a really easy character to pick up. He's definitely gonna be more a character specialist type character. You really gonna have to be in the lab and figure out some stuff with him, because he's not gonna be a really easy pick up and play type character at all. But let me know what you guys think about Master Roshi in the comment section down below and all that. Let me know what you guys think about the patches. Are you happy about them? Is there anything you want to change that didn't get changed? Let me know all that in the comments. If you are new to the channel, I do Dragon Ball FighterZ content all the time, so make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you get notified next time I upload. But with all that being said, that's gonna be it from me. As always, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'm out. So, boy.
Bitch, I stay on point like I'm freezing. Where's my crown? You better bow. I feel like a prince of Vegeta. I said on Kami, I be with Killer Zakaski. Run with the Phantom, you can't be the posse. We just might pull up and rob you.